Hello everybody and welcome back to Bad Brews. Today's Bad Brew is this. It is a deck that I actually really enjoy. So, don't really know how to do intros, so we're just gonna jump directly into the card by card. Firstly, we have the Armed Dragons. Free Palm Dragon, basically this can discard another level 7 or higher dragon monster or just one wind dragon in order to summon itself. And also, while it's on field, it's also just kind of a, Armageddon Knight for any one. Is it any? Yeah, no, I'm pretty sure it's just any armed dragon. Anyway, the other armed dragons, level 7, has the effect when it sends the graveyard by a wind monster's effect. You get to add a level 7 or lower armed dragon monster from deck to hand. Level 5 adds any one wind dragon monster from deck to hand. And level 3 will draw you a card. They also have effects to like level up, but we don't really care. That's really situational and it's like neg free, so we don't really care. Next up, we have the Dragon Rulers. We have 3 drafts, 1 Tempest, 1 Blaster, 3 Burner. The Dragon Rulers interact with the Armed Dragons really fucking well, especially Tempest, because you can like use one of your babies in order to pitch one of your Armed Dragons in order to like summon it out, and then you gain like the advantage off that Armed Dragon. So it's just really good. Next up we have the Kashtiras, 2 Unicorn, 3 Fenrir, 1 Rise Heart, 3 of the Field Spell, 2 Birth, 1 Papyrus, and a Terraform. The Kashtiras are really good in this deck, solely because like they're A, 3 level 7s, B, really good going second, like Fenrir being like Pancratops at home really does make the difference. 2, 3, you can really enhance end boards because if you can like open one of them plus any other like way to make another level 7, you can easily summon out Rise Heart, make Shangri-Era, activate the Rise Heart effect in order to trigger Shangri-Era, and then like overlay for Rise Heart. It's just really good. Next up we've got some staples. 2 Triple Tactics Talents, 2 Triple Tactics Thrust, 3 Prosby, and a Cold Buy. We're gonna get to these ones in a minute, don't worry. Now for the extra, we have 1 Zeus, 1 Arise Heart, 1 Infellion, 1 Dracorsec, 1 Begai, 1 Volofemringus, the Darkest Dragon Doom Rider. I'm not fucking pronouncing that ever again. Now, the card that the deck entirely revolves around, Raidraptor, Arsenal Falcon. Basically, what this card does is it allows you to detach a material and then just special summon any one level 4 winged Darkwing beast from your deck. You're going to be using this in order to summon out the Tribute Lanius, then use Tribute Lanius, putting the Raider's Wing Grave. Raider's Wing will then detach another material, summon itself out. Then you make Weistrix. Weistrix will then summon out a Singing Lanius, overlay these 2 for the Force Strix. Force Strix effects add another Singing Lanius from deck to graveyard, from deck to hand. Weistrix will trigger its other effects, setting the Soul Shave Force Link. These are for a free mat Apo, and then just make the Infinity. It's alright. It's pretty alright. You'll get to see it in the combos. Other than that, we have the Shangri-Era, we have the Goliath, the Link Spider to go along with your Dracorsec, and Goliath to tuck under your Arise Heart, and just Donut for general going second stuff. So with that, let's get into the practice combos. Alright, so for this hand, we're just going to be doing any 2 level 7s. For this one, I just chose to do 2 Dragon Rulers. You could do it with just, this is normally like a 2-card combo, but I'm just doing this one because I don't have to think about it, just 2 free level 7s. Anyway, summon out the Arsenal Falcon effect, summon out the Tribute Lanius effect will then put Raider's Wing Grave, Raider's Wing effect will then summon itself back, leave these 2 off for the Weistrix effect, summon out the Singing Lanius, overlay these 2 for the Force Strix detach, add the Singing Lanius, mandatory effect of the Weistrix, set the Soul Shave Force, summon out Singing, summon out the Apo, hit Soul Shave Force, pay half, summon out the Force Strix, rank up into Infinity, and this is going to be your end board majority of the time. 1 Omni on Infinity plus 3 monster negates on the Apo. Now that last end board was cool and all, but like what if we draw a single Kashtira card? And that's what we're going to be doing here. We're going to start off with our copy of Fenrir. Fenrir effect will then go grab from deck to hand the copy of a Rise Heart. We'll then Burner, summon out the Blaster. Then we're going to draft, summon out the Tempest. We're then going to overlay these 2 for Arsenal Falcon, summon out the Tribute Lanius send the Raiders Wing Raise one, summon itself back, we're attaching material, link these two off with the Wise Strix, summon out the Singing Lanius, overlay these two for 4 Strix. 4 Strix add the Singings, Wise Strix sets Soul Shave, Singing Lanius, summon out the Self Out, summon out Apo, summon out the Infinity. And now we get to get a little bit more creative. We're going to summon back one of these Dragon Rulers, overlay for the Shangri-Ira, then we're going to summon out the Rise Heart effect, banish another Fenrir in order to banish top 3 from our opponent's deck, which will trigger the Shangri-Ira, and then we are going to rank up into the Rise Heart, and we will pass turn. Alright, so for game 1, we're going to start with like the bottom of the food chain, and my god does this hand look. It looks mid. We're really gonna be relying on this Prosby to like save us. So Prosby for 6, and then we're going to reveal that Pylon Dragon. Really do be looking nice though. Summon out the Fenrir effect, go grab the Rise Heart, activate Pylon Dragon, pitching draft, summon itself out, sending the level 7. Level 5 effect, my bad. Add Tempest, we're then going to overlay these two for the Arsenal Falcon, summon out Tribute Lanius, and oh my god, are you bored of this line yet? Because I'm totally bored of fucking saying it. Summon this one back, summon out the Singins, activate the overlay for the Force, notice add the Singins, trigger effect, set Soul Shave, summon out Singing, link free, you know, just get it over and done with. Again, probably should have summoned this one in attack mode, but I fear God and Lightning Storm. Anyway, we also get like Cold by this time, you know, pretty nice. Our friend's going to start off with a zombie world, thinking that they only have one. I won't be negating that. They also have the second one, so fuck me, I guess. They'll then be pitching the Mizuki for cost, and then they will try activating it again. We're then going to chain the Apo plus the Cold by the Riv, just so we can banish that Mizuki. They're then going to try to Foolish Burial, putting Glow Up Bloom in grave. We are then going to negate that Glow Up Bloom as well. They are then going to just walk their Unizombies directly over Apo. Anyway, next time we're just gonna absorb their Unizombie, just attack in for a bit of damage. Just rank up into Zeus and then just pass turn. And then going to normal summon a archetypal Lonefire. We're then going to read the card for the first time ever, and then we're just gonna fucking nuke their board, and then we win. Alright, enough playing with the zombie boys. It's time we played something a little bit more nice. So for game 2, we're going to be up against a little bit of Adventure Kashtira, you know? Alright, our opponent's going to be going first, and they're going to lead off the Wraith Surf, adding Unicorn. Unicorn will then summon itself out, and then add from deck to hand the Papyrus, activate the Papyrus, and chaining D-Shifter as well here, so that we're just constantly under macro. In order to summon out a Fenrir effect, we'll then add the Rise Heart. They'll then go Frostbeat for 6, finding off the top a Water Enchantress. Then I'm going to activate the Water Enchantress, add the Right will then summon the token, place the Fateful, then I'm just going to raw activate the fucking Fateful in order to add the Wandering Griffin Rider here, pitching the Crossbeat, then I'm just going to summon out Wandering Griffin Rider. Then going to summon out the Rise Heart here, banish one off the top, banish the Fenrir, banish 3 off the top of our deck, and then they're just going to make the free matter Rise Heart raw, you know, no Shangri-Ira needed. Activate Draco back, representing it to that, and that Fenrir will really go a fucking mile here. Anyway, we're going to summon out the Fenrir, adding from deck to hand a copy of Unicorn. We're going to activate the Frostbeat for free, finding the top. That triple attack is going to fucking win us the game, isn't it? They're then going to get to equip the card. We then get to activate the effect of Fenrir, targeting the Griffin Rider. They're then going to chain Griffin Rider to negate. They then get to tuck another card under their Rise Heart, but oh no, you activated a monster effect this time. We're then going to activate the triple attack in order to force them to banish their own Rise Heart, or else we just get it. And then we're just going to steal their token. We're going to activate the Birth Nail, summoning back that Fenrir, normal summoning up the Unicorn, adding Papyrus. Activate Papyrus, targeting the Unicorn, summoning out the Rise Heart. We're going to enter battle phase, doing a little bit of damage, but this is mainly to activate the Unicorn effect to rip one out of their extra, and they will concede. So, you know, that's enough playing with, like, decks that exist. It's time we played a real deck. A deck that actually works conceptually. So for this game, we're going to be going first against Sprite Runic Furhire. They got a Furhire in here somewhere. Yeah, there it is, Fossil Deck. Anyway, we're going to be leading off the Prime Planet Wraith Surf in order to go grab a Fenrir effect. We'll then go grab us the Rise Heart. We're then going to activate Drafts in hand. pitching the level 3, summon out that, draw another Prime Planet, you know exactly what I want, and ooh, it's this land again. Summon out tributes and raiders, summon out, you know, we just get to go through all the motions again, you know, we gotta sit through this every game, you know. Anyway, yay. Soul Shade Force, you know, summon out the Singing Lanius, going to hard normal the other Singing Lanius I drew, because I forgot that Apo can't use monsters with the same material. And since I summoned this one in attack position, I also can't absorb it with the Infinity just to tuck a second Omni Negate under it. So, you know, fun. Our opponent's then going to lead off with Dark Gorilla no more. And then they're going to activate Runic Tip, adding from deck to hand the Fountain, then they're going to Raw activate Fountain, then they're going to activate Freezing Curses, summoning out Hugin, then they're going to activate Destruction, destroying my field spell, activate the Fountain, activating that, but hey, when they banish all my cards, they also banish a Papyrus and a buff. That means I get to activate Papyrus effect, adding the buff back to hand, and then they are going to just shuffle their cards back, draw 3, summon out the blue, blue will then go grab the Jet, Jet will then go grab a copy of Starter, then they're going to activate Rookie Farhigh, attributing the Hugin in order to summon out the Beat, Beat will then summon the Raphael from hand, Raphael will then activate its effect in order to activate, and then they're going to activate Beat, adding the Rex, and then they're just going to activate a Carrot, yay. They're then going to just raw make Crusadia Avramax. So they're going to summon out the red, and then they're just going to normal summon Cargo, set a Mayhem, and pass turn. This is looking like the most winnable game I think I could imagine, as long as I can out this here Avramax. And I do think I know how I'm going to do it. Alright, first of all, we're going to lead off with the Prosby, banishing 3, and, you know, second buff, never hurt nobody. Then we're then going to summon out the Donor in order to target itself, plus the Carrot. They're then going to activate the red, we are then going to chain the Infinity in order to negate the red. And from here we basically just have free range to do whatever we want. We're then going to activate Paranoias in order to add from deck to grip one of our Kashtiras. I wasn't paying attention, it was Unicorn. We're then going to activate one of our 2 buffs, normal summoning out the Unicorn, activate buff, reborning the Fenrir, then go grab another Fenrir, overlay these 2 for Shangri-La, summon out the Rise Hunt, banish the last Fenrir from deck in order to trigger the Shangri-La effect, and then we're going to also get to pop their Fountain. Normal Affinity will then just walk into the Avramax, which will deal a lot of damage to me, but also will make Zeus available. Then go into Zeus, wiping the entire board. They will then pop our card, but I'm sorry, kind sir, did you just activate a monster effect during my turn? Anyway, say goodbye to the last card in your hand. We're then going to summon out the Fenrir, activate Tempest, summoning itself back, overlay for the Arise Heart, activate Raiders, Winged Grave, summon itself back, which will then allow Arise Heart to equip that Goliath to it, and our opponent will concede. So, the deck exists. It's really cute. I like it. Raidraptor is in a really interesting position where it feels like it has the most broken cards in the history of time. It can use Soul Shade Force, Arsenal Falcon, Wise Strix, like, it has so many broken cards, but it's fucking Raidraptor, so no one, like, knows it, and also it sucks ass, because it's fucking Raidraptor. Raidraptor can't even, like, in Archetype go into Arsenal Falcon without having to jump through, like, 17 hoops, but if they can, it is, like, the most broken card ever. Yeah, no, that's around about it. That's the deck. Anyway, enjoy. Oh yeah, wait, before I go, bring off all Dragon Rules to 1. Do it, Konami, you fuck.